For this practice, we'll start lying on the floor in constructive rest, knees bent, feet on the floor, and let the back of the body really relax down into the mat. We'll start the practice by marching, so lifting one foot off the floor and then the other. And you can let this be as fast as you want. If you've got some excess energy in you, you might like to make this a little faster and a little heavier. Otherwise, feel free to just march at a pace that feels right for you. As you march, pull the belly button back towards the spine and try to flatten that low back curve down onto the floor. And we'll start to slow this down. So the next time your right leg lifts, just let it stay up and slowly we'll start to let it come back to the floor. Don't let it come all the way to the floor, but just let the foot come to a hover where you can sense the floor is there, but you're not letting the foot rest onto the floor. Pull the belly button again back towards the spine and flatten that low back curve down on the floor. And notice the places in your body where you feel activation, holding, or effort. And don't judge that as good or bad, but just notice where you're efforting, where you feel control, tension. And as the foot then hovers there, when you exhale next, I want you to let the foot just melt into the floor. And notice how the effort then releases. Notice the sensations in the body with the foot now supported and the body relaxed. And then we'll do the same on the left side. Lift the left leg and slowly start to bring that left foot back down towards the floor, not letting it touch the floor, but it's so close you can sense the floor is there. Pull the belly button back towards the spine and flatten the low back curve down on the floor. And notice how this helps you hold up the leg. Notice the effort in the body, where you feel that effort. Noticing any sense of tension. And not judging it as good or bad, but just noticing this effort you're putting into holding the foot above the floor. And now with your next exhale, let the foot come to rest on the floor and feel the support and the letting go. Bask a little bit in that difference, the shift that happens in the body when the effort ceases and you relax. And now we'll do that again. Lift the right foot up and start to let it come down just to a hover. Pull the belly button back towards the spine. Press the spine down into the floor. And let the right foot hover just above the mat. Notice the effort in the body to keep the foot above the floor. And when you exhale next then, allow the foot to melt into the support and let the effort go. And now we'll take the left foot again. Lift the left foot off the floor. Start to slowly let it come down towards the mat, but not touch the mat. Pull the belly button back towards the spine. Push the spine down towards the floor. And let the foot hover. Notice the effort it takes to keep the foot off the floor and to maintain control of this part of your body. And then when you exhale next, let the foot melt into the floor and let go of the effort. Feeling the melting of the body as well. Take a moment just to notice what's shifted. And now walk the feet wide and let the knees knock knee in towards one another. And we're going to lift the arms up so that the fingers are pointing towards the ceiling and the hands and wrists are stacked right over the shoulders. Let the weight of the arms stack and just kind of sink down into the shoulder socket. And allow the eyes to close here if they're not already closed. With your eyes closed here, just start to slowly move the arms away from one another, opening them up to the side, maybe only 2 or 3 inches. And notice as you do that, how you might start to experience a little more effort in the arms or the chest. Notice that effort, notice its sensation in the body, and just allow your awareness to become aware of what the body's experiencing as it's a little more efforted. Over the course of the next 3 to 5 breaths, let's slowly bring the hands back so they're stacked over the shoulders. Do this with the eyes closed, so you really start to tune into that subtle sense of when the effort decreases and you can feel again the wrists and hands stacked over the shoulders. This sensation is very subtle. Once you've found that spot, allow again the weight of the arms to press down through the shoulders and just feel that stacked posture that brings a little bit more ease. And then keeping the fingers pointing up to the ceiling, just turn the palms so that the palms are facing towards you. The backs of the palms then are facing towards the feet, and the palms are facing up overhead. Slowly now we're going to start to allow the arms to come down to your sides. Maybe over the course of 5 or 6 breaths, moving very slowly. Allow the arms to come down and notice the places you feel effort to control this movement. Not judging that as good or bad, right or wrong, but just noticing the sensation of effort in the body. Allow the arms to come down then until they're hovering just over the floor, but don't let them go into the floor. Walk the shoulders down underneath you and together, and feel the effort here then to hold the arms up above the floor. Noticing where the body is working, efforting, and holding. You might feel this in the shoulders and even across the chest, or up into the neck, or across the backs of the shoulders. Just notice. And then when you exhale next, let go of that effort and allow the arms and hands to rest in the floor. Feel the shift in the body after the letting go. And if you'd like to try it again, we can start again. Lift the arms off the floor to a hover. Pull the shoulder blades down and together underneath you. And feel where the effort is in your body, noticing the way it feels. Noticing the holding and the effort you put into keeping the arms here. Not judging it as good or bad. And when you exhale next, let the breath go and let the arms rest down into the floor. letting go of all of that effort. Noticing then the letting go as it ripples through the other areas that were holding tension. The chest, the neck, the back of the shoulders. Remain here for a few more breaths, taking in the experience of the body at ease, noticing how it's a shift from when the body is efforting. And when you feel ready, roll over onto one side. Use both arms to push yourself up to a seat. And with your next inhale, reach the arms high, bring the palms together overhead. And as you exhale, let the hands come to heart center. Namaste.